Hi, hello. This is part 2 because, we can't just do things and be able to stay there. Things have to happen. Usually it's because, like, somebody called me or something. There was nothing. Hi, Pink Rose. Sorry about that. Welcome back. Let's see. Okay. Hopefully they'll find me over here. Sorry about that, everybody. I don't know what happened. It didn't say that I had a phone call or anything. Sometimes that happens when I get a phone call or something, but I didn't have anything happen. So, sorry about that. Okay, so where were we? Well, we were going to cut this paper. And hopefully I didn't say any bad words when I was when you could hear me. So I'm gonna save these because they're purple and I might get to use them somewhere. Okay, so what I was showing you is this like a waterfall. So we have our page here, and then this beautiful page, and it might be kind of fun to just go ahead and add the doily right here and get it over with. No, you know what? I don't want to ruin that page. I love that page. Let's see. Okay. So Edith Holden page is a little... Hello. Okay, let me see if we can get it to focus on something. You guys, it could be because the other live video is still on and I can't get it to shut off. So, let me see. Try this. Okay, so the Edith Holden is going to have to be cut down, and I don't want to cut this down. I might have to do some fancy footwork with that. Let's see if I can go here. And oh, here, sorry. Did you find the video? Well, you guys did because you're here. Duh. Yeah, sorry, I can't. It's clear now? Okay. Okay. Let me make sure it's not because of anything up here. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so cover something pretty. Waterfall. Had to cut this paper. This paper has a paper in it. Let's see, we have plain white here. So maybe a flip out like this. So that gives us some color here. Now I probably want something that's kind of cool here next to the color, like this coffee dyed paper. Then we have, oh, what was I doing? Try this. We can put a small here. Oh man, we had 31 people watching, and now thank you all. Thank you for the 6 that made it through and came back. I don't know though. Have y'all been on Facebook today? It's a mess. Facebook is having issues as well. Okay, so we have our really pretty paper from Selena. I think I'll save that one for a little bit further in. We'll go with this one. You know what? I'm going to save that for the peacock. You guys know I spent the day with the peacocks on Saturday. I have the most amazing pictures. There, that gave us something. I like that. This. Oh, and Instagram too. Yeah, my husband, we went to breakfast and we were both, it's kind of funny because we don't usually do this, but we were sitting across from each other doing Facebook and things we're not posting, and he was frustrated because, you know, doesn't do a lot of Facebook and stuff. He's like, what is going on? Okay, sometimes I go back and I'll find that I need to, I really like that though. I want that one to just do that. Maybe have a tuck or something over here. So, oh well. You know, with me, you guys can always come back and watch later. Right? Oh, I like that though. I really want to see that. So, just going through and adding the papers in, and I'll keep going back and forth. This is how I do it. I go back and forth. Could even put this in here and you would have that fold out and this fold out. Kind of like that. Kind of like a surprise in there. A little surprise in the middle. I'm sorry. So today in Scrap All About It, I think I already told you, but some of you might not know. Tomorrow, I posted my very first live video. So if you can hold out while I'm trying to figure it out, it is worth watching. It is the Peter Rabbit journal, and it is actually, I think, pretty cool. Now this right here, what I might do is come in and those might become large pockets. They might not. Okay, we can put this over here. Another little waterfall thing going. Hi again. Hi everybody that made it back. Thank you for coming back. Oh, so our lavender is extra long too, huh? No wonder it's never made it into a journal, right? Of course, if I put some lace somewhere in here, it's going to cover that. But let's go ahead and cut that. We are going to cut down the lavender and the purpley pink stuff. Bye, Diane. Have a good day. So I just want to get this put together, and then we'll move on to, we can all move on to something else. Maybe something that we can all see. Okay, So there's that. Okay. Yeah, I end up in here right in the middle of everybody's dinner time, and or not everybody's, but a lot of people's dinner time and stuff. So, okay, here we have another small one. We have this. We have another pretty one, and we do want to use this because it matches the. What if we did? Oh, it's so pink on the pink side. I don't know. It's so pink. I don't want, I'm not going to do it. I don't want, that's too pink. And I think we have, I mean, if we use all these pages, we have plenty, because we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, yeah, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, so that would be 80 pages. Now the one thing is I am going to add, I'm going to put those two together for sure. So, so we want to add this one in. If we add that. And then I think what we'll do is Edith Holden will come in here as a flip, because I don't want to lose any of her, and I can cut it out of this side and not lose the writing. I've done a video where I made tags out of her cards, or her pages as well. So this gives you a place to write there. A couple. Aha, so the snow is gone. Okay. This is a lot of pages, you guys. Okay, so we have our that, and so I'm going to put that on this page. Remember, stash master, we want to use this stuff up. It's okay not to use that. I'm okay with not using that, but I want to use all of this. Avocado dyed scrap. Okay, so I'm going to call that a signature. So what do we got? We've got our water embossed page, or this one actually is coffee dyed embossed. It's embossed on a plaque. And then we have one of the pages from the paper that Selena gave me. Go to these. This is gonna flip out. Oh, look at, we get this one to flip out too. It's a secret pocket. The beautiful coffee dyed lace paper, some bullet journal, avocado dyed paper, address book. This is vintage notebook paper. Then the house paper, the atlas words, the doily. Another one of the pages from Selena. Another bullet journal page. This is the page we made at the beginning of, during the other live video today. We have the avocado dyed And this one I did put in sideways. That's not something I normally do, but it's not that hard to go ahead and write in it. We have the atlas page, and it has purple in it, so that's why we chose it. We have a pocket page here. Be able to put maybe the Edith Holden page here as a flip. And these two, we're going to probably put these two together and make a pocket here, maybe. We have a lot of pages, you guys. And this is the center of our signature. So, now the one... What if we... Instead, it's this pink that I don't like, but if we cut this off, nah, never mind. We're thick enough, right? We have 20 plus pages in here, so that's 80 pages. This is the signature for my Purple Stash Buster Junk Journal, for the Purple Stash Buster Junk Journal Challenge, and I will make the cover in a separate video. Let's go ahead and close it. I don't have a good paper clip right there. I'm going to put it right up here. And so what I wanted to do was, this came from Selena, and so we could just make a little envelope. Do you have an envelope punch board? They're awesome. So we are memory keepers. And you know what? This ends up being my favorite cutter, even though I have those others. The Martha Stewart one, it gets stuff caught in here too much. Drives me crazy. So does anybody else have that issue? I'm going to go ahead and cut this right at 5 inches. So that gives me this, and you'll see, when I craft, I keep a stack of all the little pieces because I tend to use everything. I try. Okay. So that gives me a 5 by 5 square. What do we got left here? We have 3.5. So if we were to go and cut it at 2 inches, that's going to give us 2 music tags. Hi Joyce, welcome. So I'm going to go ahead and use my Hobby Lobby punch and punch out a tag. And punch out a tag, and that way they are already made. Okay, so they can go back up with the ephemera stack. And sorry about my reach. Okay, so 5 by 5, I can make a 2 by 3.5, or a 2.5 by 3. 2 by 3.5 will hold a gift card. So it starts at the 2-inch line here. The We Are Memory Keepers board comes with your scoring tool right in it, a bone folder or whatever. We're going to turn this over. It makes it easier to fold your envelope when you're done. I will usually check this, because if I am making something and I want the best part to be the flap or the bottom flap, or in the how I want it to be in the square, then I'll check it here. But It's no big deal. It's music. So we're just going to go ahead and do our crease. Then you come, oh, forgot. Jeez, Julie. Did you see what I did? I forgot to punch it. So you punch. There's a punch right here. Then you come around and you line up here. You don't worry about this anymore. You just line that up here, punch, and score. Come around here, line up, punch, and whoop, score. So on my list is their mini envelope punch board. Haven't gotten it yet, but I will, because I think this is a great tool. Okay, and then you just fold it on your fold it on the folds. Then, oh, I forgot. Come in, and this side will punch out your other. Okay. So we can come in, and you can go ahead and glue this and have an envelope that shuts. Or one of the things that I've done several times is gone ahead and made the envelope, but didn't close it, and that gives you another place to journal. And you can just attach it on a page, on the side of a page. Oh, look, that didn't even make it in. On the side of a page with a paper clip, and you know, it looks like it's an envelope, but it's actually, you know, you could have it be where you're able to write inside of it, and then you could go ahead and put your favorite playing card inside, because the 8 of Hearts is my favorite. This is the new, these are going to be in that that kit that my mom and I are putting together. Okay, so we have this to go in the ephemera. So that's kind of cool. And so the other thing I pulled out was this napkin. And so we can go ahead and pull off this ply, and then we want to check and make sure there isn't another ply. It doesn't feel like there is, but you want to check, because I did one the other day, an envelope, and there was another ply. Hi, Tina. Okay, so I am going to just put this onto some music paper that I have. Oh my gosh, my trash is full. I'm gonna have to take out my trash. Okay, I like this. I think it's kind of fun because the music shows through. So that's that. And okay, so you're gonna have to bear with me because I'm gonna do this a little different than I don't have my Mod Podge. I don't even know where it's at. So I'm gonna use my Tombow Mono liquid glue. I'm gonna use the bottom of it. Make sure there's no glue residue on it. And I'm just going to go ahead and cover enough for like one segment of the napkin. If I can get it to come out. Oh, you know what? This one had a hole in it. That's right. There's a hole, and it won't get enough suction. I don't know where the hole is, but there's a hole somewhere in that glue. So you have to have your top piece on to be able to use the broad tip. And if you've watched my channel, you know that this is one of the reasons I love the Tombow Mono Liquid Glue is the bottom. So I am putting together some napkins that will be in the shop, so watch for that. You know, if you favorited the shop, then I think you might know when I put new things in there. I'm still figuring out how in the heck that thing works. Oh, did it finally leave? Did YouTube finally leave? My other video, we ended up in a different video. Okay, so yeah, we are a little crinkly. I'm okay with that. Okay, so I'm going to use, if I go that way. Might be easier to cut it, right? I'm going to cut it, you guys. And I don't Mod Podge on the top because I have had issues, or that's part of why I stopped using Mod Podge, was because I was having issues with the Mod Podge sticking to other things. So I'm like, and I don't need it to be glossy, and it dries. And so I think it's kind of fun to use like music paper, or even the ledger paper. I'll go ahead and cut right up here. I got a really cool picture of a butterfly, or I mean of a bee, the other day when I was with the peacocks. I was at a friend's house and they have like 25 peacocks. So when we pulled up, 5 of the males had their full feathers going. And as soon as I got out of the car, they put their feathers down and didn't put them up again the whole time we were there. We're buffering? I'm not seeing buffering. I'm seeing stupid, let's go see if this does anything. Well, we're fuzzy. Hi, Bridget. Welcome. Okay, so this is the napkin on some music paper, and that will give us some stuff to be able to use. I think that'll be awesome. And then let's do, I have this piece of dictionary paper. I don't know about that. Okay, I have this piece of handwriting paper. Okay, I like that, but that could actually be a whole napkin piece, right? So we have that. And then, you know, on ledger paper is kind of cool too. We happen to have a ledger paper that didn't get used. So do we like these lines or both? I kind of like both. Yeah, we are blur. I'm sorry. It's because the other video hasn't ended. And I'm probably going to get lots of thumbs down because of that. Sorry. I was like, I want to show them what I'm doing. I don't want to craft all by myself. I've been hanging out with a dog and a cat and a husband that is pacing. He gets to go back to work on Monday. He's done very, very well. The physical therapist very happy with him. The doctor said, okay, you had big surgery. You need to calm down. So he don't overdo it kind of thing. We want it to heal. We'll worry about range of motion. But he's very happy. Hi, Amy. Hi, Laura. Welcome. Yeah, I think the other video is still, YouTube still has it up. And it wouldn't let me go back into that one. I need to research how to do, you know, when I get frozen, what I should do to be able to continue. So again, I am not decoupaging. I am gluing my napkin down. I did take out the ply, and there are 2 plies here. Okay, so you see, I took that off, and I'm just adhering it to, I did it to ledger, and we did it to some music paper. I love the music paper. Isn't that beautiful? And then I think we'll do it to this handwriting paper, because we still have another piece. And remember, we're stash busting. We're using all of this stuff. We're using all of the stuff that is in my stash. Okay. So again, I'm using the bottom of the Tombow Mono Liquid Glue Aqua. Love this. Was introduced to this glue by Jessica. I'm a Cool Mom. She doesn't use the bottom, but I think the bottom is my favorite. Well, I like the fact that it also comes out relatively thin out of the other edge. Pretty much glues everything. And so I've been very happy with it. Yes, it does. It is a wet glue, and right now I'm on some really thin paper, so it is gonna wrinkle. I may try. Well, it's got glue on it. I don't know about the iron. Has anybody ironed from the back side? Maybe with a towel. I don't know. Maybe I'll try it. Hi, Peg. Welcome back. Okay. So this was a paper. This is, oh, darn. Ugh. Oh, well. Thing is once it's on here, you just go with it. Don't try and pull it up, because it's a napkin. And when it's wet like that, it becomes like tissue paper. Like toilet paper, tissue paper. Okay? So, there we get some lines behind it. So we'll have a variety. And we have this area over here. Wish I had another napkin out. Didn't I have? I do. I have this napkin too. Okay, so I'm going to move this out of the way so I don't accidentally. Okay, so this one is another napkin that I have. So there we get one ply. And usually I can just take your fingers and go like this. If that doesn't work, then you can grab some Scotch tape. I have my little pink shoe, the pink shoe of tape over here from my dad. And you can go ahead and use that to pull it, except for when you're on camera, right? There we go. Okay, now on some napkins, this second ply, this ply right here, your color will show through. And I have a couple of projects where I've made them with that ply and it was prettier than the top one. Just like sometimes the wrong side of fabric can be even more pretty than the top part. Especially if you're looking at something that's older and maybe the print isn't something that you would want. So you can see there's a little bit of ink on this one, not really very much. But there is the purple faint, the faintness of the purple. Maybe we'll try that on something. Okay, so what I was thinking was that we could just... Now this one was interesting because it is literally 6 of the same thing. It doesn't go through and repeat. The pieces don't go over. It's very sheer. Okay, so we're going to come over here and add the glue. We'll just go up the side here, make sure that there's glue here. Okay. Make sure you don't stick to the other one. Okay. And we can go ahead and cut this off. I mean, you can just take a day and cover a bunch of paper with napkins and have them ready for all your projects that you might have coming up. Let's see. And for me, this has worked really, really well, and I like it better than when I was decoupaging, actually. I like the way it feels on the top as well. Okay, we're going to get some wrinkles. And wrinkles happen. Right? Wrinkles happen. Okay. So there we go. And then you might want to go ahead and pat down your wrinkles. Pat down your wrinkles. Okay. Then we have this. And I really like that purple. Should we? This way we'll have used all the purple, right? Should we do it at the wrong orientation? Is that okay? Or yeah, I think that's okay. Okay. Hi, Vicki. Welcome. Hi, everybody that's out there. It says there's 25 people watching. If you came from the other video, I'm really sorry. I don't know what happened. But we lost video. So, we went over, I have made a large signature for a Stash Buster journal for this spring Stash Buster Junk Journal Challenge. And now I'm making napkin paper. And I'm not using Mod Podge. I am using my favorite Tombow Mono Liquid Glue Aqua. I'm using the broad tip on the bottom to cover the area. Look at the bees. So then we'll go ahead and let's cut off another one of the other napkins. So I will have napkins in my shop tomorrow, and these, I will put, these 2 napkins will be in the flower pack. So if you liked these, that's where you'll be able to find them. And I'll do a video tomorrow of what exactly is in the pack. If you have questions about items that are in my shop, you can always check the playlist on my channel of Etsy shop supplies. I think that's what it's called. Shouldn't have even said anything because I don't know for sure. Okay, so there we have our napkin. Now I had an idea. And so we're going to let these, make sure we're good. And I'm not going over the top, you guys. I'm just going to do the bottom. Okay, I did take the ply out. The other pieces of ply that were in the napkins, I did take that out. Okay, so we have the music paper. We have the handwriting paper. And we have the ledger paper. And let's go ahead and do that. This piece can go on to, and this piece can go onto the ledger paper. Might as well, you know. So this is how I'm busting my stash. Literally, I already had these napkins, were already out of the, what am I saying? They were already out of the drawer of where they were supposed to be. They were already over here in my little stash over here. So that's what I'm trying to use as far as my stash. At the same time, I am going into the actual stash and pulling things out of it. Okay, so let's go ahead and so I'm just putting pieces of the napkin onto the paper. Pieces of napkin onto the paper. And I think this is going to be, oh, okay. Let's see what happens when we lift it. Okay, we're good. I'm like, this would make a whole tag though. That right there, that would just make a little piece. But this right here will make a whole tag, right? Okay. So again, just the glue and the napkin onto some type of decorated paper. So next, I received some postcards from in that gigantic, amazing email. Now, I thought I put them right here. I have an idea for... Say hello to Chip. He's not in here. He's out. Okay, that's... Well, where'd they go? I wanted to keep them close because I knew I wanted to use them. Oh, well. Okay, so the amazing guest checks from Amore Fabriques. If you saw the video of I got to shop. We have those. Got those. Aha! I found them. I found them. Okay. Okay. Should I? When I was at the doctor's office, I was thinking about this. I don't know if it's going to show through enough. I might try it with something else. First, I love this one. Yeah, I can't see that one at all. Okay, so that might not work. But I have an idea, and we will be trying it eventually. So the next thing would be guest checks. And look, these, I mean, just... Yes, you did, Bonnie. I got some of these from you, and then I ordered them from Selena because I needed them for that kit that I have coming up, the vintage kit that I'm putting together with my mom. That is things that, I mean, the theme of it just reminds me of my mom. So, and I'm really excited that we'll be working on it together. So, how do I want to do this? I like the words guest check up here. Now, I mean, you can just go ahead and like rip this or list. Well, I'll show you. Okay, now one of the things is I go ahead and I'll use this somewhere else. I kind of like this right here. So this is another thing that I would maybe do. Well, this is another thing I'm going to do in this napkin craftiness. Let's go ahead and decorate a guest check with this napkin. Okay. Again, I'm going to use the bottom. Kind of usually put it like this so that I have an idea of what I need to have. Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay. Hopefully we're close. Come in and just pat it down. Okay. Then this is, I would come back with the little end and go around the edges where I may have not put enough Oh, this one's not. This one hasn't been opened on that end today. You know, because we're on video. We're frozen. Okay, are we back? Are we back? It's always something here at Dear Julie Julie. Got the messy desk. There we go. Okay. So we're just about done here. And we're just going to go ahead and put some glue underneath. You can put a little on the top. Okay, so there we have this guest check that will match what we're working on. And there we go. And then maybe a green one. Yep, as a matter of fact, I think these were from you because they're over here in this thing. Okay, so this will fit perfectly on this area, but for the bottom we have to come to this glue. There we go. Okay, and then we said this way, right? Yep. So I'm going to put it on and pull it to where I want it. Look how pretty that is. So taking your embellishments just a little bit further. We're frozen again? Huh. Well, I think this is going to be the last little thing because I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of napkin on that other piece, and I will have used up both napkins, I think. And that is how I bust a stash. Of course, I have years worth of stuff here. I'll be busting a stash for... Oh, we have one more page. One more. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this on the bottom of this one. And I can cut it off later. I hear the truck. I think it's almost time for the truck to go. help our friends move. Okay, so, you know, just taking that extra piece that I had and adding the lavender down there, I think that's kind of cool. I will separate this because I usually do. And then we have this little piece. And I don't think that's gonna... Well, you know what? Put that on there anyway. No, he's just moving the truck out so that the friend can come and get it. There we go. Okay, so napkin collaging. Now we have this piece left. So one other thing that you might want to put a napkin on would be an envelope. And if I could find one. We could put one on, we could put some on an envelope. We have to actually get into the envelope section over here. Don't have any, I only have white. I hope it is your last one for this season. Okay, so here we have a napkin. I mean a napkin. Yeah, we have a napkin and we have an envelope. So I'm just going to do the same thing we've been doing. Of course, you could go ahead and use one of those pieces that you already have with the great music or ledger paper. You could go ahead and put your napkin on that paper and make an envelope out of it with your envelope punch board like we did. We're just going to go ahead and add this on here. And it gives it such a cool texture. It ends up feeling like handmade paper. Okay. Carefully cut that down. And then do the best we can to cut our piece that's going to go on this other side. Oh my gosh. Rain, huh? Last week our report for this Monday was that we were going to have snow. But we didn't get it again. But they did get it in a lot of places. Okay. So I know I didn't come all the way up to the top. Now remember, this is using a napkin. Oh, that's the glue that has the hole. Even if it had a lid on it, that wouldn't have worked. You can also overlap your napkins if you want to. So you know we all have a plethora of envelopes, probably. I know I do. I have so many envelopes. Okay. Aha. Here is a piece. I'm just going to put it in here. I will probably come back and put washi tape up here, but at least it gives the illusion that I have a napkin all the way across. And we'll come over here. Okay. So we have decorated our little envelope, and then we'll just clean this up. And like I said, a little washi tape or something there, and then coming in with like a stamp here might be kind of fun. What is cotton paper? Yeah, I'm thinking that, Joyce. I just figured that I wouldn't waste all of your time. I'll try it, and then if it works, I'll come back. But I have an idea that I want to do with some pictures and a variety of stuff. I just I need to make sure that it's gonna work. Okay. I love the envelope. Oh my gosh, I love the envelope. Okay. So we did some stuff here, you guys. We got an envelope and some guest checks, and don't forget to check out the other video. This is the pink guest checks that are coming from Selena from Amore Fabrics, and they actually have the lines on the back, which is awesome, I think. Totally awesome. So we got our guest checks and our little pieces done. We did our music paper with the napkins. We're going to let these dry, and then they will be ready for me to use however I want to use them in this journal. And then we did the paper that had the handwriting. I just think it's fun to have a variety here, and somewhere, I don't know where it went. Hopefully we didn't put something else on top of it, but we have ledger paper somewhere. It's lost. I lost the ledger paper one. Gosh, how do I lose things at this desk? You guys, there's only there's like no room here. How in the heck do I lose things like that? Okay, so let's put this over here, and then we'll just go through the book, the journal real quick, and then we'll call it done. And I thank you for your patience. I thank you for coming and finding me after our other video decided that it didn't think it needed to stay. Now you could even put this in with, in a, like if you did as a flip onto something, you can have that, and can't have that, like a variety of papers and things, and you could have a piece of the napkin in your flip. Okay, so let's look at the journal, and then we will be done. So this is what we made. And I'm going to go ahead and I'll make the cover. And then, here we go. You can just see these, aren't these going to be pretty in there with this? Won't that be pretty? Could be a tuck spot. It could be tags. So cool. You can add some paper in here and make one of those, like I've been making, the little pop-out thing. This is going to be a pocket probably. I might move a couple of these pages around now that I'm looking at it. I've been known to do that before. So I hope this gave you guys some ideas, something to go do. Check out your napkin stash and see what you can do with your napkins. I would love to see them in either Scrap All About It or the Spring Stash Buster Junk Journal Challenge. Go ahead and bring them over there and show them to us. We would love to see them. I see that I still have another. There's still a napkin on my desk here, you guys. We gotta do something. Guess I'm not done. So you can also put them on a tag, right? Go all the way to the edge. See how fast this is though? I mean, compared to Mod Podge. Thank you. Thank you, Joyce. Okay, I'll just put that on there. There's one. Take your string out before you before you put it on there, I think. Hi, Angelfish Design. How are you? How are you? We're just about finished here. This is the second video today because the first one froze. And this one might be a little blurry because the other one is still out there in frozen land. Elsa hasn't let it go yet. Everybody tell Elsa, let it go. Oh my gosh. That's doubly funny because let it go. I didn't even catch my own joke. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh. Wouldn't you just want to hang out with me? Oh my gosh. That was too funny. Ah. You guys, my eyes are watering. I can hardly see my desk. Oh. Ah. So don't worry about the little corners that don't quite meet, I guess. I think. Yes, I did. Where did they go? We did a couple different ones. We tore one and put it on. We put a piece on, and then we put a piece on down below, because I used the below pieces separately. So yes, angelfish, we did go ahead and show them on the guest checks. We did them on music paper, ledger paper, some that have been written on. And then I looked up and these tags were up there, and I was like, oh, well, we should do those, because, you know, that's part of my stash, and we are stash busting. That's what this whole thing is. It's all about busting the stash. Okay, so there we go. Got a little bit of a bubble. And I was just showing angelfish that I use this. I don't use Mod Podge anymore. I actually glue rather than Mod Podge. So I kind of like the guest check a lot. So I think we'll go ahead and put this one on a guest check. And with that, we will have busted 2 napkins. Yeah, these are, these pink ones are the guest checks from Amore Fabriques, and they have lines on the back. So it's upside down, but I did show in my video earlier, you can go ahead and put washi tape on the words, and if that bothers you, or you can just leave it. But I think it's really cool because you can decorate the front and you still have the great lines on the back. I'm very excited about these guest checks. Okay, so what do we got here? We have our rose. And let's go ahead and, how do we want to put it on? Do we have anything else on the desk that should have? How about a picture of Switzerland? Or me and Shelly. No, too much color, which is cool. I'm just looking around, see what else we got around here that we could use. Oh, you know what we didn't use? We didn't use this. Let's go ahead. Rather than, I don't want to mess that up. So we have this piece of aha! There we go. Just do the rose. So this is a envelope that we cut out earlier. Using the Memory Keeper's envelope punch board. And yeah, I would like to leave the leaves, but y'all know I like to rip. I like to rip stuff. Okay. So if we do it like this, we'll get a little bit of the rose on this, the edge of this, and a little bit here. There. I think we'll do it like that. We'll come back over. Does anybody remember where I put the ledger paper with the... that's a big piece to have lost. And hopefully it's not gluing itself to something else. That's the thing I'm actually worried about. But it's not here. Okay, so little piece. I want a little bit of the inside of the rose to go onto each side. There we go. And it just becomes part of... There we go. Push the wrinkles down. Push this edge down. Okay, so we have the envelope. Hope it's not on the back. Nope, it's not on the back of the music page. We're good there. It's like, what the heck? There's our envelope. It's not there. I think I lost it about the time that we, the second time we froze. Well, it's here somewhere. We put some on ledger paper. We put a lot of things on the ledger paper. Here it is on the word paper. There's the little piece of ledger paper. I feel pretty silly having lost a whole entire sheet of ledger paper with napkin glued on it. Oh my goodness. Maybe Elsa took it because I... Okay, I don't know where it's at. I have no idea. Maybe stand up. Where could it have gone? Bonnie, where? It's not there. It's not there. Music paper. Okay, well, you guys are awesome, and thank you for coming and hanging out. And I'll let you know if I find it and where it was. Or I'll let you know when I find it, where it was. Chip hasn't been in here, and Midnight hasn't been in here since we've been working on it, so can't blame them. It's just disappeared. Huh. Bonnie, I didn't see you move it. Okay, so I want to thank you all for coming and hanging out. And I hope you get to go out there and bust some stash and maybe do some fun stuff with some napkins yourself. And yeah, and I can't wait to see what you make. Find something to celebrate, everybody. Thank you for being here. Have a great day. Bye. Bye.